The road to success is clear and accessible to anyone willing to pay the price of discipline, hard work, and personal growth.
You've heard of Think and Grow Rich, but have you lived it? Welcome to Napoleon Hill Daily Millionaire Mindset, where we break down timeless success secrets, one powerful idea a day. Miss a day, miss a breakthrough. Subscribe now. Your millionaire mind is waiting.
Success is not a mere stroke of luck, nor is it something that is reserved for a select few. It is not a destination, but a journey that anyone can undertake. But there is one undeniable truth. To attract success, you must first become the person who is worthy of it. You must become the kind of individual who naturally draws opportunities, wealth, and fulfillment into their life. It begins with understanding this fundamental principle. Success is attracted by the person you become, not just the things you desire. The very first thing you must recognize is that success is born from a deep, burning desire. This desire is the driving force behind everything that you do. Without a strong and clear desire, you will find it difficult to summon the energy and determination required to achieve anything significant. But when you are passionate about a goal, when your desire is so intense that it becomes a part of your very being, you are already halfway to success. Desire is the fuel that propels you forward, even in the face of adversity. Without it, your efforts will be like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly through life. It is not enough to have a vague desire or a fleeting wish. You must be specific about what you want and be unwavering in your commitment to attaining it. The clearer your vision, the more precise your actions will be. And here is the secret. When you define your goal with such clarity that it becomes a part of you, your mind will begin to work in alignment with it. You will start seeing opportunities where others see obstacles, and you will take actions that others would never dare. Your desire must become a compelling force that shapes your thoughts, your decisions, and your actions every day. But desire alone is not enough. You must also develop a profound belief in yourself and your ability to succeed. Belief is the foundation upon which all success is built. You cannot expect to achieve greatness if you doubt your ability to do so. Faith in yourself is not something that comes easily to most people, especially when the road ahead seems uncertain or filled with challenges. But without belief in your own potential, you will never take the actions necessary to bring your dreams into reality. Developing this faith is not a matter of wishful thinking or blind optimism. It is about programming your mind to believe in your own ability to succeed. You must feed your subconscious with thoughts of confidence and success, and remember, the most powerful tool for doing this is repetition. By repeating positive affirmations and visualizing your success every single day, you are training your mind to align with your goal. Over time, this belief will become so ingrained in your subconscious that it will be impossible for you to doubt yourself. In addition to belief, you must also recognize the extraordinary power of your thoughts. Every idea, every invention, and every accomplishment in human history began with a single thought. Your mind is a fertile ground for the seeds of success, but it must be properly cultivated. You must feed your mind with knowledge, ideas, and inspiration that will help you grow. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth, and seek out knowledge that broadens your understanding of the world and your potential. At the same time, you must understand that knowledge alone is not enough. It is specialized knowledge, the kind that pertains directly to your goal, that will set you apart from others. It is important to continually expand your understanding of your chosen field, but it is even more crucial to apply that knowledge in practical ways. Knowledge is a tool, but without action, it is useless. The more competent you become in your area of expertise, the more valuable you will be and the greater your chances of success. But knowledge and desire, while important, must be accompanied by action. The most successful people are those who take action, imperfect action at times, but action nonetheless. You must be willing to act on your goals even when you do not have all the answers, even when you are uncertain of the outcome. The act of moving forward, taking that first step, is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. There is no magic formula for success. There is only the willingness to take consistent action in the direction of your dream. It is not enough to simply act, though. Your actions must be deliberate and organized. You must have a plan, one that guides you toward your goals step by step. This plan may not always be perfect, and it may need to be adjusted along the way, but it gives you direction. It is easy to become distracted or lose focus without a plan. And success requires a certain level of focus that only comes with clear intentions and deliberate steps. When you have a roadmap for your success, you are able to stay on course, even when the path becomes difficult. In every moment, you must choose to persist. There will be times when the road is hard and the results are not immediate. There will be setbacks, failures, and obstacles that will try to discourage you. But the person who attracts success is the person who refuses to give up. Persistence is the key that unlocks the door to greatness. Those who achieve success are not those who never fail, but those who keep moving forward, no matter how many times they fall. It is important to remember that success is not defined by how many victories you achieve, but by how many times you rise after falling. Every failure, every mistake is simply a lesson that brings you closer to your ultimate goal. The more you persist, the more you learn, and the closer you get to attracting the success you desire. Those who stop after the first failure are never able to realize their full potential. But those who persist, who keep pushing forward, will eventually arrive at the destination they have worked so hard to reach. There is one more element of success that cannot be overlooked: the power of association. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and the people you choose to surround yourself with have a direct influence on your success. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who challenge you to grow, and who encourage you from reaching your potential. Success is not a solitary pursuit. It is often the result of collaboration, mentorship, and shared efforts. By surrounding yourself with people who share your values and vision, you create an environment that nurtures growth, success, and achievement. The more you immerse yourself in positive, growth-oriented relationships, the more you will be propelled toward your own success. Ultimately, the person who attracts success is not defined by external circumstances, but by the internal qualities they cultivate. Success is not about luck or circumstance. It is about becoming the person who is worthy of it. The power to attract success lies within you, waiting to be unlocked by developing a clear desire, cultivating unshakable belief in yourself, taking consistent action, learning from failure, and surrounding yourself with the right people. You will become the kind of person who naturally attracts the success you desire. Success starts with a deep, burning desire, an intense inner fire that fuels every action you take and shapes your journey toward your goals. This desire is not a passing wish or a fleeting thought. It is a powerful, consuming force that pulls you toward your ambitions with unwavering intensity. Without this desire, there is no lasting motivation. Without it, you will find yourself easily distracted, sidetracked, or overwhelmed when faced with the inevitable challenges that life throws at you. But with a strong, clear desire, you become unstoppable. When your desire is clear, it provides a focused direction for all your efforts. It gives your mind and actions a purpose. Without a clear target, any action you take may feel aimless or misguided. Think of a ship without a rudder, drifting across the vast ocean without direction. Desire is the rudder that steers you toward your destination. It aligns your thoughts, decisions, and actions, directing them in one specific direction: the fulfillment of your goal. Clarity in what you want is essential because it allows you to channel your energy into a defined purpose. A burning desire also requires intensity. It must stir your heart and soul, keeping you engaged even when the going gets tough. This intensity is what keeps you up when you would rather rest, what pushes you to take that extra step when exhaustion threatens to stop you. It ignites your passion, giving you the strength to endure through difficult times. If your desire is weak or half-hearted, it will be easy to surrender to discouragement or to abandon your goals when faced with challenges. But when the desire burns intensely, when it courses through your being with the energy of a relentless storm, you will find yourself capable of achieving things you never thought possible. The specificity of your desire is just as important. It's not enough to say, "I want to be successful." Success, like any meaningful goal, must be defined clearly. Success can take many forms: financial wealth, personal growth, professional accomplishments, or relationships. What does success look like for you? What is the specific outcome you are striving for? A general desire lacks the focus necessary to propel you forward. But when you pinpoint exactly what you want and craft a vision around that, every step you take will be guided by that vision. Specificity makes your goal tangible, something you can visualize and pursue with all your might. This deep and burning desire also creates the mental focus that you need to overcome adversity. Along the journey toward any meaningful achievement, you will face challenges that seem insurmountable. Setbacks will appear, and obstacles will try to stand in your way. But when your desire is strong, you view these obstacles as mere stepping stones. A strong desire does not allow you to be swayed by temporary discomfort or disappointment. Instead, it sharpens your focus and strengthens your resolve. You begin to see challenges as opportunities to grow and refine your approach. The stronger your desire, the clearer your vision becomes, and the more resilient you become in the face of adversity. A burning desire also creates the commitment necessary for long-term success. Success is rarely immediate. It is a long road paved with patience, perseverance, and effort. When your desire is deep and unwavering, you remain committed to your goal even when progress seems slow. You don't give up because you understand that the journey is part of the process. You recognize that the rewards are worth the effort. It is this commitment, fueled by your desire, that will carry you through the ups and downs of life. With it, you will find the strength to keep going, to press on when others might quit, and to reach the level of success you have set out to achieve. In short, desire is the spark that ignites the fire of success. Without it, there is no purpose, no drive, no forward movement. But with a deep, clear, and intense desire, you create the mental, emotional, and physical fuel required to take consistent action, overcome obstacles, and keep moving forward. The power of desire is transformative, and when harnessed properly, it will guide you toward the success you envision. To achieve success, developing unwavering faith in your own abilities is not just important, it is absolutely essential. Belief in yourself is the very foundation upon which all success is built. Without this belief, no matter how hard you work, how clear your goals are, or how much effort you put in, you will always encounter limitations. Doubt and uncertainty will creep in, and without a strong belief in your own potential, you will eventually. Success does not belong to those who simply wish for it. It belongs to those who firmly believe in their power to bring it to life. Belief in yourself is not the same as blind optimism or wishful thinking. It's not about hoping for the best while neglecting to take action. Instead, it's about programming your mind to confidently and consistently recognize that you have the capability to overcome any obstacle and to create the life you want. This belief isn't about assuming that everything will always go perfectly or that success will come easily. Rather, it's a mindset that says, no matter what comes my way, I can handle it. I have what it takes to succeed. To believe in yourself means to have the conviction that your abilities, talents, and strengths are more than enough to achieve your goals. It's about cultivating the inner confidence that you have the capacity to solve problems, navigate setbacks, and ultimately reach your desired destination. This belief acts as a form of mental strength that helps you persevere through the toughest challenges. Faith in yourself works like a mental blueprint. The more you believe in your ability to succeed, the more this belief is reflected in your actions, decisions, and outcomes. Confidence feeds motivation, and motivation fuels consistent action. When you believe in your potential, you make bolder decisions, take risks, and pursue opportunities that others may shy away from. You act decisively, knowing that you have the ability to adjust, learn, and grow along the way. Belief is also the antidote to fear and self-doubt. All of us encounter fear at some point. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But when you have a strong belief in yourself, these fears no longer control you. Instead of allowing fear to paralyze you, you recognize it as a normal part of the process, something that can be managed and overcome. With belief in yourself, you see fear as a challenge, not an obstacle. This belief allows you to act despite fear and to keep moving forward with courage. Faith in yourself can be built over time. It's not something that necessarily comes naturally to everyone, especially if you've faced setbacks or encountered criticism in the past. But belief is a habit, and like any habit, it can be strengthened through consistent practice. The key is to focus on your strengths, to remind yourself of past successes, and to affirm your ability to achieve your dreams. Regularly engage in positive self-talk. Replace limiting thoughts with empowering ones, and visualize your success vividly and often. The more you reinforce your belief in yourself, the stronger it becomes, and the more naturally you will act with confidence. When you believe in yourself, you stop waiting for external validation or approval. You understand that your worth is not determined by others, but by the conviction you hold about your own abilities. This internal belief gives you the courage to step up, take risks, and pursue your goals without hesitation. You trust that no matter what happens, you will find a way to make it work. It is this self-assurance that propels you forward, even when others doubt you or when the path is uncertain. Faith is not just an internal force. It becomes visible in everything you do. People can sense the confidence you carry. When you walk into a room with the firm belief that you have the skills, knowledge, and strength to succeed, others are more likely to believe in you too. Your belief becomes contagious, inspiring those around you and drawing opportunities toward you. In essence, your belief in yourself creates a magnetic force that attracts success. Ultimately, belief in yourself is the compass that guides you through the ups and downs of your journey. It is the foundation upon which all other traits of success are built. It fuels your desire, shapes your decisions, and drives your actions. With belief in yourself, there is no limit to what you can achieve. You become unstoppable, capable of turning dreams into reality, regardless of the challenges that lie ahead. Success is not a random stroke of luck, nor is it solely dependent on general knowledge. It requires a deeper, more targeted kind of knowledge, specialized knowledge that directly aligns with your goals. General knowledge provides a basic understanding of the world, but it is specialized knowledge that allows you to become an expert in a specific area. It is this specialized expertise that will elevate you above the competition, making you stand out in your field and giving you a distinct edge in achieving your goals. The value of specialized knowledge cannot be overstated. In today's world, the marketplace is flooded with individuals who possess a general understanding of various subjects. While general knowledge is certainly useful, it is the individuals who have honed their skills in a particular area that are able to set themselves apart. When you focus on becoming highly skilled and knowledgeable in a specific area, you become an indispensable asset in that field. People seek out expertise, and your specialized knowledge allows you to fill a unique role that others cannot. This focus on specialization is what differentiates the achievers from the average. It's not enough to be well-rounded or knowledgeable about many things. The real path to success lies in becoming the go-to person in a particular domain. Whether it's in business, technology, medicine, arts, or any other field, there is always a demand for individuals who possess a deeper understanding of their craft. Being able to provide value in a specific area means you become more relevant and sought after, which naturally attracts success. Specialized knowledge goes beyond mere theory. It's about acquiring practical, actionable knowledge that can be applied to solve real-world problems. It's the ability to take what you know and use it effectively to create tangible results. For instance, a surgeon doesn't just know the theory behind the human body. They have specialized training that allows them to perform surgeries with precision and skill. Similarly, an entrepreneur might understand general business concepts, but the most successful entrepreneurs are those who deeply understand the unique needs of their industry and market. They can leverage that specialized knowledge to innovate, create solutions, and lead effectively. The more directly your specialized knowledge applies to the area you want to succeed in, the more valuable and effective you become. To gain this specialized knowledge, you must commit to continuous learning. The pursuit of expertise is a lifelong process, one that requires dedication, discipline, and a willingness to invest time and energy. Whether it's through formal education, on-the-job experience, or self-study, you must immerse yourself in your chosen area of specialization. This process involves not just gaining knowledge, but also refining your skills through practice. You must seek out opportunities to apply your knowledge in real situations and use each experience to learn and grow. By doing so, you continually sharpen your expertise and deepen your understanding, making yourself more competent and more capable. In the process of specializing, it's essential to avoid complacency. While becoming an expert in your field is crucial, remaining an expert requires ongoing effort. The world is constantly changing and industries evolve as new information, technologies, and methods emerge. To remain valuable and relevant, you must stay up to date with the latest trends and advancements in your area of expertise. This commitment to lifelong learning ensures that your specialized knowledge doesn't become outdated, allowing you to maintain your competitive edge and continue attracting opportunities. The power of specialized knowledge is that it allows you to make a significant impact. When you know your craft inside and out, you are not only more efficient and effective, but also more confident in your ability to solve problems and create solutions. Your expertise gives you the confidence to take bold action, knowing that you have the skills to back up your decisions. This confidence becomes contagious. Others recognize your competence, trust your abilities, and are more likely to offer opportunities for collaboration or advancement. When specialized knowledge is applied correctly, it doesn't just lead to personal growth, it also opens doors for professional success. Specialized knowledge makes you indispensable, and the more you demonstrate your expertise, the more you are likely to attract success. It becomes a key differentiator that sets you apart in a crowded marketplace, making you the person others turn to for guidance, innovation, and leadership. Ultimately, success is not about knowing everything, but knowing enough in one particular area to provide extraordinary value. It's about developing a deep, specialized understanding of your chosen field and continually improving that knowledge and skill. As you become more proficient and recognized for your expertise, you will naturally attract opportunities and success. This specialized knowledge, when put into practice, becomes the defining factor that enables you to stand out, make a meaningful impact, and ultimately achieve the success you desire. Desire and knowledge are fundamental building blocks of success, but without action, they are mere dreams. Desire fuels your ambition, and knowledge equips you with the tools and understanding you need, but it is action that transforms these abstract concepts into tangible results. Action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It is the vehicle that propels you forward, turning your vision into a reality. Without consistent, deliberate action, nothing will change. The journey towards success is not paved with just thoughts and intentions. It is built on the foundation of continuous effort. You must be willing to take that first step, even when the path ahead is unclear or uncertain. No matter how much desire you have or how much knowledge you acquire, if you don't take action, you will remain stuck in place watching as others move forward and achieve what you only dream about. The most successful individuals are not necessarily the smartest, nor are they the most knowledgeable, but they are the ones who take action, even when they don't have all the answers. Action is where the rubber meets the road. It's easy to talk about your goals, to have ideas about what you want to achieve, but those ideas will remain just that, ideas. Unless you start acting on them, the act of moving forward, however imperfectly, is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who only wish for them. It's in the doing, not the dreaming, that true success is found. You must understand that waiting for the perfect time or for everything to be aligned perfectly is often just an excuse to procrastinate. The ideal conditions rarely exist, and waiting for them can lead to perpetual stagnation. Instead, success comes from acting despite uncertainty, from moving forward with imperfect information and adjusting your course along the way. Taking imperfect action doesn't mean you should be reckless or impulsive, but rather that you embrace progress over perfection. Perfection can paralyze you, leaving you trapped in a cycle of overthinking and hesitation. Instead of waiting until everything is perfect, take action with the knowledge you have and refine your approach as you go. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Each action is a learning experience, and with every effort, you grow and gain insights that guide your next move. It's important to remember that action doesn't always lead to immediate success. In fact, you will face setbacks, failures, and obstacles along the way. These challenges are a natural part of the process, and they are opportunities for growth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a stepping stone toward it. When you take action, you learn what works and what doesn't. Each failure brings with it valuable lessons that can be used to adjust your strategy, refine your methods, and improve your results. The key is not to be discouraged by failure, but to see it as an essential part of the process. Success is not the absence of failure, but the ability to keep moving forward despite it. Inaction, on the other hand, leads to stagnation. Without action, you stay where you are, mired in uncertainty and fear. The more you delay taking action, the harder it becomes to start. Momentum is a powerful force. Once you take that first step, even if it's small, you create momentum that propels you forward. Each subsequent action builds on the one before it, creating a snowball effect that accelerates progress toward your goal. The act of moving forward, even if the steps are small, is often the thing that generates the motivation to keep going. Remember that action isn't just about physical movement. It's also about taking responsibility and ownership of your life and decisions. It's about proactively creating opportunities, seeking solutions, and doing whatever is necessary to move toward your dreams. The most successful people are those who take control of their own destiny, who don't wait for opportunities to fall into their laps, but create them through their actions. While desire and knowledge may be the starting points, action is the force that pushes you through the inevitable obstacles and setbacks. The world doesn't reward passive spectators. It rewards those who take consistent, deliberate action. Every successful person you admire has taken action, often in the face of doubt, fear, or uncertainty. They've moved forward despite the unknown, taking one step after another and learning as they went. This is what makes them achievers, not just dreamers. To build momentum and keep progressing, take action every day, no matter how small the step. It doesn't matter if you don't have it all figured out. What matters is that you begin. Success comes from persistently putting in the work day after day, consistently taking steps toward your goal, no matter how challenging it may seem. With each action, you are not just moving closer to your goal, but also building the habits, skills, and resilience that will ensure long-term success. In the end, action is the key that unlocks the door to success. Desire and knowledge may light the way, but action is what moves you through the door. It's time to stop waiting for the perfect moment and start taking action toward your dreams. Remember, no progress, no success without action. The journey to success is rarely a straight path. It is often winding, filled with obstacles, setbacks, and most importantly, failures. These challenges are not signs of defeat, but rather natural parts of the process that everyone who has achieved something significant must face. Success does not belong to those who sail through life without a scratch. It belongs to those who persevere even when the road becomes rocky and difficult. The key to overcoming adversity is persistence. Persistence is the force that keeps you moving forward when everything around you suggests you should quit. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned, when you encounter failure after failure, or when success seems impossibly far away. Yet it is those who persist in the face of adversity who ultimately triumph. It is not about avoiding challenges. It is about continuing to move forward, regardless of the obstacles that arise. Persistence is the ability to keep your eyes on the goal, to maintain your focus, and to keep pushing forward no matter how many times you fall. Failure is not something to fear or avoid. It is something to learn from. Everyone, no matter how successful they appear, has faced failure at some point. Failure is not the end. It is simply feedback. It tells you what didn't work and offers an opportunity to reassess, learn, and improve. The successful individuals are those who don't see failure as a permanent roadblock, but as a temporary setback that can be overcome. They view each failure as a lesson, as an opportunity to become better, stronger, and more prepared for future challenges. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up lies in their ability to rise after every fall. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's easy to become discouraged after a failure. But true success is not about avoiding falls. It's about having the strength and determination to get back up each time. Persistence allows you to bounce back after each setback with renewed energy and a better understanding of how to approach the situation. The most successful people aren't the ones who avoid failure, but the ones who are willing to get up and try again no matter how many times they are knocked down. Resilience is an essential part of persistence. Resilience is the ability to remain strong in the face of adversity, to adapt to change, and to keep going when it feels like giving up is the easiest option. When challenges arise, resilient individuals don't break under pressure. They bend, adapt, and learn how to move forward. This ability to bounce back from adversity is what separates those who succeed from those who quit. Every setback or failure is an opportunity to build resilience, to develop the mental and emotional strength necessary to handle future challenges. Consistency is another pillar of persistence. Success does not happen overnight, and there is no single action that guarantees achievement. Instead, it is the consistent, everyday effort that leads to success. The small, incremental actions you take every day may seem insignificant at first, but when compounded over time, they add up to remarkable results. Persistence means showing up every day, putting in the effort, and continuing to take action, even when you don't see immediate results. This consistency is the key to long-term success. It is the persistent individual who day after day continues to work toward their goal who eventually reaches it. When facing adversity, it's essential to remember that setbacks are temporary. They don't define you, nor do they determine your ultimate outcome. The road to success is filled with hardships, but it is those who persist through the hardships who will eventually see their dreams realized. The most successful individuals didn't let the challenges they faced deter them. Instead, they used those challenges as stepping stones toward their ultimate success. They were willing to do whatever it took to learn from their failures and to continue moving forward with determination and persistence. Patience is the bridge that connects desire to achievement. It is the unwavering commitment to keep moving forward, even when the road is difficult and the end is not in sight. Success requires persistence because without it, setbacks become permanent roadblocks and dreams remain just that, dreams. Persistence is the secret ingredient that turns ordinary efforts into extraordinary achievements. It is the refusal to quit when things get tough, and the determination to rise again after every failure. In the face of adversity, persistence allows you to keep your eyes fixed on the prize, to maintain belief in your vision, and to continue pursuing your goals despite the challenges you encounter. Every obstacle you overcome, every failure you bounce back from, strengthens your resolve and brings you closer to success. The path may not always be easy, but it is through persistence that success is ultimately attained. Keep going, no matter how many setbacks or challenges you face. With persistence, you will rise above it all and achieve the success you've worked so hard for. Success is rarely, if ever, achieved in isolation. While personal effort, perseverance, and determination are critical components of success, the people you surround yourself with can play a pivotal role in determining whether you succeed or not. The environment you create around yourself through the relationships you nurture is just as important as the work you put in. The right people can inspire, challenge, and support you, while the wrong ones can hinder your growth and slow your progress. The power of surrounding yourself with the right people cannot be overstated. It can elevate you, challenge you to rise higher, and create an environment that fosters both personal and professional success. The individuals you associate with, both personally and professionally, shape your mindset and attitude. Success is in many ways a reflection of the energy, ideas, and beliefs you absorb from those around you. When you surround yourself with positive, ambitious, and supportive individuals, you adopt a similar mindset. You begin to think bigger, aim higher, and take more decisive action toward your goals. These people don't just support you, they challenge you to become better, to push beyond your limits, and to believe in your potential, even when you have doubts. They hold you accountable, encourage your growth, and provide a sense of direction when you feel lost or uncertain. Conversely, surrounding yourself with individuals who are negative, disinterested, or unsupportive can have a detrimental effect on your success. People who doubt your abilities or hold limiting beliefs can inadvertently transfer those same doubts onto you. If you're constantly surrounded by negativity or criticism, it becomes harder to maintain the belief in yourself that is essential for success. Negative influences drain your energy, diminish your confidence, and make it difficult to stay focused on your goals. The wrong people can act like anchors, pulling you down and preventing you from reaching your full potential. That's why it's vital to choose your associations carefully. It's not enough to just surround yourself with people who make you feel comfortable or who you've always known. Your circle should consist of individuals who elevate you, who inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Look for those who are driven, who have a growth-oriented mindset, and who are passionate about their own success. These are the people who will motivate you to keep going when you encounter setbacks, and who will offer invaluable advice when you need it most. They will challenge your thinking, expand your vision, and push you to become more than you thought possible. One of the key aspects of surrounding yourself with the right people is finding individuals who have qualities that complement your own. It's important to be around people who have strengths that you might lack, people who can offer insights or skills that you don't possess. A successful network isn't just about surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. It's about creating a balanced group of people who bring different perspectives, experiences, and strengths to the table. This diversity enriches your environment, broadens your horizons, and exposes you to new ideas and opportunities that you might not have considered on your own. Your success is also influenced by the energy and enthusiasm of those around you. When you are surrounded by people who are passionate, driven, and excited about their own goals, that energy is contagious. It lifts you up and creates a sense of momentum that drives you forward. A positive and energetic environment makes work feel less like a chore and more like a shared mission where everyone is contributing toward mutual success. Being around individuals who are genuinely excited about growth and achievement gives you the inspiration to keep pushing toward your own goals. Mentors and role models are another essential part of the equation. These are people who have achieved the kind of success you aspire to and who can offer guidance, support, and wisdom. Having mentors is invaluable because they provide you with a roadmap for success, helping you avoid common pitfalls and navigate the complexities of your own journey. Their experience and insight can be the key to accelerating your own growth and achievement. Similarly, peer groups who are working towards similar goals can offer a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose, which can keep you motivated and focused. The people you associate with can also open doors to new opportunities. When you surround yourself with individuals who are ambitious, successful, and well-connected, you position yourself in a network where opportunities are more likely to present themselves. The right people can introduce you to key players in your industry, recommend you for job opportunities, or provide access to resources that can propel you forward. Your network becomes a powerful tool for achieving success, one that extends beyond just the people you know personally, but to the collective power of those in your extended circle. Ultimately, your success is greatly influenced by the mindset, attitudes, and energy of the people you spend the most time with. The right people will challenge, inspire, and motivate you to reach for higher goals and to develop the resilience needed to achieve them. They will encourage you to think bigger, act bolder, and persist longer. On the other hand, toxic or unsupportive individuals can hinder your progress and undermine your self-belief. Therefore, it's crucial to be intentional about the relationships you cultivate. Surround yourself with those who push you to grow, who bring positivity and opportunity into your life, and who believe in your potential as much as you do. By choosing your associations wisely, you create an environment that is conducive to growth, achievement, and ultimately success.
Thank you for watching Napoleon Hill Daily Millionaire Mindset. If this sparks something in you, don't let it fade. Subscribe now and turn these timeless ideas into your daily advantage. Drop a comment below. Let us know your biggest takeaway. And remember, you don't get what you wish for, you get what you believe and work for. Think big, grow daily, live rich. See you in the next video.